welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Time. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Dolphins offense sent it out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
Well, his 4-2 record wasn't good enough to keep the starting job in Pittsburgh over Russell Wilson. That performance was enough to show the rest of the NFL there's still potential in him to go lead a franchise.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. In motion, Lazard over right. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. Shotgun snap to Fields. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action now. It's Fields. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Reynolds, the motion man left. Fields now, 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 now from the 30. They send a man in motion. First down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tua now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jets first down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here. Off play action, it's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Miami offense sent it out there now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. Pressure comes. Oh, he rushed it. It's not hit well. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Tagovailoa's hit. The ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Throwing from the gun here. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hall running between the tackles. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Receiver in motion, headed right. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jets with a chance to boost their lead. From the 36. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Fields to throw it. This is Lazard working the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He's running for it! That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking for an open man. Oh, he's keeping it again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Coming right is Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw Fields. This one quickly to Taylor. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for 1 play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Folk is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Jukes one defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Play action, Fields on him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
They're running the option, short side. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Fields on third. Completed to Reynolds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Shotgun snap to Fields. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Washington, the motion man here. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Ball at the 33 for first down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Finds his back, Achane. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Tua setting up to throw. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They motion Waddle over left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're gonna get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're gonna force 4th down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they can't catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the gun, it's Hall. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else to be found outside of that. So 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Duke the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
All right, here we go. Second down. 2 now from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's loose. Flying ball inside the end zone. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, he got to his own mistake, Brock, but the gap still results in 2 points and having to punt that football away.
Oh, such a costly mistake right there, Kate, and we don't even know the full cost yet. It's not been accounted because the other team's going to get the ball. I mean, this could end up being a 5-9, even a 10-point swing off that fumble.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
That penalty accepted. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Fields on first down. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Dolphins got it. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions.
This quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Lazard, the motion man left. To give on 2nd to Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On the counter, Hall. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets holding a 12-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. All gets it again on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. They bring Wilson in motion right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Stays upright. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And the kick by Folk is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 32. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That's one he knows he should have had. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left and that clock winding down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Able to find Achane. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now. Here's a screen for Achan. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here's Tua again. Now here he goes. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
One final shot here. Dumps it off to Achan. And they give to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Jets. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days. Always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.